This is Gary Butterfield.
This is Cole Ross.
This is Monster, my podcast.
And this is the Toxic Water Spirit.
There's a monster in my podcast.
Copy paste.
Yep, very, very similar. Even though I think this is a scarier illustration.
Oh, just the mournful face.
Hands. The mournful hand of the face and the hands.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and just so like sad and like pathetic looking.
Yeah. And it's also, I mean, like literally more puddle-like. So similar idea to the Toxic Earth Spirit. This is probably a, free roaming water elemental that has been corrupted by pollution. Specifically, like this, lives in like wastewater, probably like trying to fend off the mermaids from giving it the slurp. Yeah.
Just like this is like caviar for the mermaid shits. Like they love drinking this stuff. And if you drink this guy, well, Yahtzee.
It's like that one episode of Futurama.
Yeah. Yeah, just like, can you like, what is the creature you'd most like to drink, Cole?
I don't know. The root beer elemental? I've got no idea.
Like the root beer elemental would be pretty tasty. Yeah, like, especially as like good root beer, and Dad's root beer elemental would get you a little drunk.
God, that was a craze for a while, and like people kept on trying to force it on me. Like, no, this is too sweet. Stop it.
Yeah, it is. It is very sweet. I understand. Like, I actually like that there's alcohol for people who don't like alcohol.
Yes. Yeah. It's just not right
very
for
much.
Me. Yeah.
I was at like a party and I had these weird like alcoholic seltzer water things.
Oh,
and I was
that.
like, this is real dangerous. Like, it's not sweet, but it also doesn't taste that different than water.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like anything. Yeah. And they're also like the ones that I've seen come in really big cans too.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, this could be like, I could get way too drunk way too fast on this bad boy.
Yeah, I had one of those.
This is dangerous.
We did board games at Dennis's house, and they had some of those just in a bucket. I was like, oh yeah, I'll have one of these. Like, no, I'm driving home tonight. I cannot.
Yeah,
I cannot.
This is much.
Yeah.
Back when I worked at Fred Meyer, worked at the department store, I used to drink energy drinks because I was tired all the time.
Right.
Because I hated my job, and when I go home, I would not want to go to sleep because the sooner I went to sleep, the sooner I go back to my job.
Right.
And I would drink Ball's energy drink, and they made Ball's root beer. And that was the most, I think that wins for most pleasant tasting energy drink because it just tasted like root beer. Like there was no additional poison taste to it.
Huh. So it was just energy root beer.
Yeah. It just tasted like, and I don't drink full sugar sodas like almost ever, but like diet root beer doesn't quite cut it. And every once in a while I just get a craving for like a root beer.
Yeah. Diet root beer is always really astringent is the problem.
Yeah. And root beer is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a good treat.
Yeah.
Every once in a while it's like, And so that was my energy root beer story. It was not Dad's root beer. It was like nephew's root beer. It's like your gamer cousin's root beer.
But I stopped drinking energy drinks. So I used to back when I was in college and I would drive home. It's like a 3-hour drive between Cincinnati and Ontario where I live. Mansfield. Sorry, if I say I'm from Ontario, it confuses people. Between it was a 3-hour drive, long drive, especially if you just finished classes. So I would get 2 of the like Mountain Dew energy drink that basically just tasted like
Kick.
No, it wasn't Kick. It was different. Like this was
Stomp.
Yeah, yep. I would drink Stomp, the musical, the official drink of the musical.
Crouch.
No, but I would get 2 of those. I had two cup holders, and I would drink them over the course of the drive just to stay awake and alert. I had to stop doing that after I felt my heartbeat.
Yeah,
it's like that's no good. You're not supposed to feel your heartbeat if you're not exercising.
Now, like energy drinks for me are exclusively like if I had to get up early for a flight.
Oh yeah,
I will treat myself to one.
Yeah,
just to like quickly get caffeine into my body.
Well, especially for a flight too. Like if you're already stressed out, throwing coffee on that'll make your tummy upset.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't want to shit my pants on the flight.
Yeah.
So I'll do like an energy drink, and like energy drinks just has more than coffee. Like I like coffee more as a taste thing, obviously, and also that's a reasonable amount of caffeine. But at the same time, like sometimes I need extra.
Yes.
I need Mountain Dew Jump, Mountain Dew Flight.
Mountain Dew Jump by Van Halen.
There we go. That's the one I want.
Brought to you by our backers at patreon.com/DuckFeed.tv.